Hello, today I'm going to show you how to use a website called plickers.com. This website collects formative assessment data so to get started, I'm going to open up Google Chrome and go to plickers.com. Once there, this is the website you see. It has a link to download it on the App Store or on the Android app on Google Play. I'm going to just sign in. The signing up is very easy, so I'm not going to show you how to do that, so I can show you exactly how this works. Once you're in, this is your main dashboard. It has your library with folders worth of questions, and across the top it has your library, reports, classes, the live view, cards, help, and your own account information. We are going to start by building a class. As you can see, I only have one class in here right now. I primarily use it for my English language arts class, but I'm going to build my math class today. You type in the name of your class, then you choose their grade level and the subject. And then it assigns them a color. You can change it, but there's really no point in the colors. Once it's in there, you can see that all these available cards pop up. You can have up to 63 students in a class. So each time you want to add a student, you just type in their name and press enter. So I'm typing in students' names and adding them in as I go. And I'm just going to stop there so you see the point that each kid is assigned a number. And this is incredibly important when you go to hand the students their cards. Their card has to have the same number as their name. That way the data you receive matches the child. If, for instance, Abby was using Sam's number 3 card, you would think Sam didn't understand it or knew it really well when really it's Abby. So you have to make sure this matches the cards. Once you have your class all set up, which mine would have more than 5, but this is a sample, you would go to the link that says cards. And there are 5 different cards that you can download. I typically use for my 3rd graders the large font cards because the letters pop up really small on the codes, so I like them to have it a little bit bigger so they're not confused. So these pop up, and it is the same for every class. You can see it has the A, B, C, D, and the card number. I print these out on cardstock, but do not laminate them because if you laminate them, the glare sometimes messes up being able to pick it up with the scanner. So I cut it out and cut them in half. How this works is the student will then hold up their card for the given answer, A, B, C, or D multiple choice, and they'll turn their card, so whatever answer choice they want, that letter is facing upwards, and you should be able to read it, but it has to face you. So once you have your class created and your cards printed, it's now time to make your questions. So we go back and go to library. I like to put them in folders. So I'm going to make a folder for my division review. Once I have that, I click on the folder and then I can start creating new questions. You type the question in the top, and then you provide answer choices down at the bottom. Always make sure you click the correct answer, and then hit Save and Create New. This just pops up a brand new box. Then again, you just type your answers in and choose the correct answer. I'm just going to stop at 2. You can see they are incredibly easy to make, and it's a really fast way to create a quiz. So once you have them in, you have to add the questions to the queue. So you decide what class it wants to go to. I'm going to put it in the math class for today, and it will pop up right there. And I do that for all questions. There's no limit on how many questions you can create. I've done assessments with 5 questions, I've done it with 25 questions, and everywhere in between. And what's really nice is it can be any kind of question. So you can use this in any subject area: math, spelling, English language arts, science, social studies. It could even be used in art or gym. It can be used anywhere where you want to have a quick feedback of students' understanding. All right, back to where we were. You have everything created, so now it's time to start. You hit Live View up at the top, and then you have to go into the Plickers app on the phone or the iPad. So I'm going to go in on my phone right now and turn it on. The screen switches, and this is what I project on the smartboard for the students to see. They hold up their QR codes, and on the phone there's a button that says scan, and your camera turns on, and you just move your phone across the room, and it'll quickly pop up, and these numbers will change to dots, saying that they checked it. It does not show the whole class what was right or what was wrong. It just says who answered or who did not. So it's very quick, very easy to see. Once you go through all the questions, this program pops out really nice reports so you can quickly see who understood and who did not. So I'm going to go into reports, and this is one that I did with my English language arts class last week. So you can see my first question, only 53% of them got right. I think that was because we were just adjusting to how this works. And then they got better as it went on. So this right here just gives you an overview of each question. You can't see who got what right, but if you click on the question, up pops a really detailed list of each student, their name, their card, and their answer. Remember, this can be used in any subject with any kind of question at all. It's awesome. The kids have such a fun time doing it. They don't even feel like they're taking a quiz because they think it's so cool that my phone is picking up their answers and putting them on the screen. I hope you learned something about Plickers today and are willing to try it out in your classroom.